Yeah, they really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I've been through some ups and downs, but I still keep my smile. I'ma make my mama proud. I'm a king, I'ma rock my crown. They really tried to knock me down, but they didn't.
Playa del Carmen. Just sharing some of the vibes here in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Rocking with some good, genuine beings right now. Just reflecting on life, growth and elevation within the melanation, within our people. Y'all here on Peace TV, tapping into some peace here in Playa. Mente.
Peace to the guys, what it do?
Got my good brother Mente, man.
You know, we out here in Mexico, Playa del Carmen, getting together this black wealth, merging with the Mexican community. You already know the vibes, man.
You already know the vibes.
Beautiful time to be aligned.
Yes, it is, good brother.
Here, tapping in from Cali. It's big vibes, big love.
It's a lot of big love, man, and this is your first time here on Peace TV, man, and I had to definitely document this experience, you know. You've been experiencing some peace out here in Mexico, brother?
Absolutely, bro, man. The activation here has been like no other. Me being half Nigerian African, half Mayan Mexican, tapping into this Mayan ground. This is my ancestry right here, so it's been this land, and the energy exchange that I've been having with it has been unraveling me in ways that I can barely describe. It's beyond words, you feel me? And what it's doing to me, it's activating my ancient spirit, it's activating my ancient shaman.
Oh wow.
It's activating my soul, you know, it's bringing me back to full remembrance. And we're here to get this work now. I see my vision's never been this clear. Everything's just in full resonance, full harmony, and we creating our ancestors' wildest dreams. We live in it. We live in our ancestors' wildest dreams right here. The return of the ancients. We are them. We are here. We are it, and we getting it popping. Look at these beautiful folk right here, man. This tribe.
This tribe right here, they building, man.
It's the goat right here too, the young goat.
Moon, you want to introduce yourself, man, to the platform? This is Peace TV, and I'm just capturing these moments out here in Playa for my first time experiencing Playa, and just share some of the peace and the culture and the environment. You want to let the people know a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Moonlight Creatrix. Welcome Peace TV, or we welcome to y'all, however that works. I'm out here in Playa del Carmen. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I do videography, documentary work, I do music, I'm a writer, a poet. I'm just a creative, that's why my name is Creatrix. So, you know, my purpose and my passion is to create for my people, representation for my people, healing for my people, everything for my people. So, that's me.
That's powerful.
Thank
Give thanks. And we got another divine being right here. You want to know about yourself, good brother?
Yes, peace, love, and light. I'm Brother Mikael, coming out from the Bay, California, and I'm representing a few different collectives. Raw Soul Collective, first of all. Shout out to my brother Peace, he's behind the camera. Raw Soul Collective, we represent. Also, Repair Nations, another cooperative organization, and you know, Spiritual Families, Spiritual Collective. You know, we're Spiritual Families today. We out here in Playa del Carmen. It's my second time out here, but you know, I'm a medicine man, a traveling medicine man, a healer. I went on a path 10 years ago healing myself, you know, working with, first of all, plant-based food, you know, natural, healthy, plant-based food. And I started working with stones and minerals. Then I started working with herbs, and then I had a call in to start working with plants as medicine. So plant medicine, that's what I started working with, yes. Ayahuasca, mushrooms, you know, many different forms of plant medicine available, and I'm tapping in and learning and growing so much. But also, like I said, I'm a writer, you know what I'm saying? I'm working with music too as well, stepping my game up as an artist. Yeah, also I'm a plant-based chef too as well. My brother Pete said I'm a fashion god, so you know I'm gonna put that on the line too.
Fashion god, guru,
yeah, guru, and yeah, I'm just a life lover and trying to expand my consciousness and spread peace and love. So give thanks to the Most High.
That was a beautiful expression, and give thanks for introducing yourself, good brother. And we're here on this journey, so y'all stay tuned and just continue to tune into these peaceful vibrations.
The cool thing about this city is that it's not like, so if you move into I don't know, like let's say like a country like, I don't know, I don't want to say a name of a country and be disrespectful, but like the economy may not be as good per se, right? Like because that economy ain't good, it's gonna be hard for you to make money on the ground there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like so when you do money, making money with the people and stuff, like how can you charge American prices when you know like their stuff is like their money is like 5 times less, you know, than what yours is worth. So the benefit about being like in the area that's a little bit more touristy is because like how you notice like you go out to eat and stuff like that, the prices still they cheaper, but it's not like it's too crazy. That's because they know that the people here can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of tourists, a lot of expats, so people that's coming here to make money and just enjoy the weather and stuff like that, they know that you can afford to spend a little bit more money. But from an entrepreneurial standpoint, it's beneficial because that means that if you move here and you're in the right type of business, you can live in Mexico and charge American prices.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just depends on how much value you bring to the table and your networking skills and what you know how to do, man, like on how you can make it work. But I've seen people like a lot of, I know like one of the default things that people like in like the holistic community and stuff like that got into is like life coaching and Reiki and you know, yoga, that type of stuff, and that's great. The people who I've seen be most successful with it is probably like the life coaches because it's like it's offline. I mean, like it's online. Sorry. So they do get clientele like that do work here locally and stuff like that, but they just really don't. It's a different service that, like, how much is a life coach supposed to cost, man? We don't know, so that's why they charge you everything.
Exactly. I get it.
You know, so it's just one of those things, man. Like, but Playa del Carmen, I think, like overall, is like has been like a good transient location for. There's a lot of people of color, a lot of people who have entrepreneurial ambitions that, you know, there's a lot of different triggers that get us to move into different directions, like, you know, whether it be the pandemic or work or whatever the case may be, man. But when you here, you here.
Yeah. So, well, give thanks, man.
Yes.
I'm rocking with my good brother Brian, man. And we're here, like you said, in Playa del Carmen. This is my first time here in Mexico, you know, my first journey here, and this is one of my first destinations here. Well, I landed in Cancun, the airport. Came here to Playa del Carmen, so I'm just out here building, networking, making new community and connections, and just spreading this peace and love. And I got my good brother. I met this brother at the psychedelic conference in Oakland.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So my brother is definitely tapped in with the Mycelium Network and got a lot of love for the fungi, the entheogens. And you rocking with Brother Peace, man. So here on Peace TV, I like to get different perspectives of peace.
Yeah.
So I would just like to know, what does peace look like to you, Brian?
Man, peace looks like to me, man, being in our most aligned state, right? You know what I mean? But that looks different for all of us. You know, everybody find peace in different things. It could be you meditating out on the beach. It could be working with the mushrooms. It could be riding your bike. It could be spending time with your family, whatever that is, man. But I think that the thing more than anything right now is that are we able to, do we give ourselves permission to tap into that space right now? You know what I mean? Because it's always available to us, but are we really gonna do it? You know what I mean? There's so many like circumstances I think that we create for ourselves that block us out of that space, man. But it just really kind of comes to a decision, right? Like within ourselves, like, do you want to be at peace and aligned within yourself? And so I don't know, that's just kind of how I look at it.
Okay. I definitely resonate with that, man, because me personally on my journey as Brother Peace and cultivating peace, man, I feel like it's a personal decision. You have to choose peace. You have to want to cultivate that. Like, if you may not be feeling that peace or in a peaceful environment, you can take yourself outside of that environment and go create that peace. Like, I grew up in the hood, bro, so I've been around a lot of negativity, a lot of self-hatred around people, that tension and disconnection, so I had to disconnect from that, bro, and just go tap into myself in nature. Like, we're around some natural vibes right now where we're receiving a lot of peace, good oxygen from the trees. That's peace to me. Just connecting with my brother right here on the frequency of peace. You know what I'm saying? That's healing for us as melanated men, because it's been so much trauma and negative conditions perspective put upon us. You feel me? So, Brother Brian, I would like to know, how do you create your peace? Like, what are the things you like to do to put you in that frequency of peace?
Bro. I mean, it's...
You mind if we walk a little bit over here?
Let's
Because
walk,
it got some noise.
Yeah, that's fine. Man, things that put me at peace. I mean, right now, working with the mushrooms right now has just really been like, kind of like my oasis, bro. Like, because I think that it just kind of changes you. Like, they tell you, like, once the mushrooms get in you, bro, it just starts changing the way you act, think, and a lot of other things, man. And as I've been working with it, it's been my refuge from a lot of other stressful situations, you know what I mean, that's been happening, or that's been out of my control, you know what I mean? So I've been doing that, man. Meditation is always like a good go-to for me, just to be at peace with myself, you know what I mean, and just kind of like align and do that maintenance, you know what I mean? Like, we're not our thoughts, but if we allow our minds to like kind of like run away from us, man, it can trick us into believing something totally different, something that, you know, we identify as it, and it's not really us. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's just some of the ways that I think that I do it. I mean, and obviously eating the mushrooms, bro, like
Eating mushrooms, huh?
Eat more mushrooms, right? Yeah, man, that's definitely changed like a lot of my perspective on all of this, bro. And like a lot of the reason why I'm even here right now talking to you.
So you encourage more of our brothers and sisters to tap in and learn more about the fungi, the mushrooms.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, we got neutral teachers like in learning from Baba Kalindi and, you know, Darren LeBaron and a lot of other people that are educating people about how we can engage with the mushrooms, not to just have like these, like to see crazy shit, man. This is like real technology that we able to tap into to become a higher version of ourselves in this physical reality. But a lot of that, you have to just be brave enough to go into it yourself, man. So, and a lot of that bravery comes with education, because learning about something dispels fear. Like, once you know what something is, then you ain't really scared of it. And you as a kid, you wasn't scared of the dark, but once you just realized it was the same room with just less light in it, then a lot of that fear went away. And it's the same thing, like, you know, with mushrooms and tapping into yourself. Like, once you realize that all that there's ever been is you, you can't run from yourself forever, you know, then you realize, like, so you won't be scared of as much about like, oh man, what if I have a bad trip or this, that, and another. It's like, you know, you had a nightmare before, but you woke up the next morning and you was cool. Like,
exactly.
You know, like
that's a great perspective.
You know, like, you can't, is that going to be but you having a nightmare didn't stop you from ever sleeping again. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, it didn't stop you from appreciating all of the beautiful dreams that you've had over your life. So it's kind of like the same mentality, man. Like, once we break through some of these traumas, break through some of these barriers that we've created within ourselves, then it frees us up to get into a new space that we haven't really experienced within our current lives, this current life.
Indeed, good brother.
Yeah, man.
How long, well, when did the mushrooms first come into your life, brother, your existence? Like, when did they first pique your consciousness?
Oh, man, crazily enough, it was probably like about 5 years ago. So not real, like a long time ago. Like, I didn't grow up like doing mushrooms and partying and stuff like that, man. Like, I always looked at it as one of those things, like, people say, like, that's some white people shit.
Exactly.
You know, and I addressed it as such, but I think once I started learning more about how, like, number one, what it is and what it can do, and a lot of other things about it, then again, the fear got removed away from it, and from there, man, like, you know, here I am today. It's just kind of like a process, you know. I didn't come into it with partying and stuff like that. I was just tripping in my room by myself, you know, just self-dosing and had spiritual intentions when I went in. And I know that that's not everybody's thing, but that's how I came in, you know what I mean? So I think that that's the reason why I've always had like a intimate connection with the mycelium, because it was always a respectful relationship from the beginning, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. You feel like it's vital for our brothers and sisters to get into like cultivation or growing their own mushrooms?
If they feel called.
If they feel called.
It ain't for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think that that's the thing about it is like I'm not like a preacher or a prophet to come out and tell people like what to do or anything. I think that there's a lot of benefits to it.
I do. I personally, in the mycelium mushroom space, I see there's a lot of people holding egos in these spaces and may look down upon people who may not be at a certain level you are at, or like. Because I just notice people who may be growing, they may look down on people who aren't growing.
Right.
But it's like we all are on our different pace and journey when it comes to the mycelium network, and the mycelium is working through all of us.
Exactly.
You know,
in different ways, and you know like Baba says, like these are tools, and when you have tools are there to help you accomplish a certain goal. Hammer, nails, screwdrivers, all of these things. Like, so maybe what I'm using the mushrooms as a tool for may not be what you use it for. You know, like some people may just want to engage with it to help them get past their traumas, and then once they get past their traumas, they've always been dreamers their whole life, and then by them getting past the traumas, they became instant manifestors. Right?
It's like when I first got into it, I was working with it to overcome my traumas.
Right.
You know, like I done got shot and dealt with a lot of pain and things like that, and I was just taking my time with them and just releasing, bro, like getting into my emotions more, crying, bro. Like when I got into the mushrooms, I started really crying and shit, bro, like feeling.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
exactly.
It gave me a deeper sense of connection with myself and to be able to release and just heal.
Yeah.
You know, so now I got rid of a lot of those things I need to release. Now I'm able to tap into these visions, these imaginations, and building creativity and having divine downloads.
Yep.
You feel me?
Exactly. And see, that's an aspect of it, and a use case. But the thing is like, in order for you to do that, you ain't have to take 20 grams.
I didn't. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then, to the person that does take 20 grams, that does take higher doses and stuff like that, they're obviously using mushrooms as a different tool than what you using them for. Now, there's no right or wrong to this, you know what I mean? So that's why it doesn't need to be ego attached to it, like, because somebody that's doing higher doses may be doing some very deep spiritual work, traveling to different multiverses, communicating with different entities to try and get some work that they want to get accomplished on this planet that we have nothing to do with. Now, it's not for me to really say, here, we can move a little bit further down. It's not really for me to say that somebody's using it right or wrong, or there's a manual to this. It's about what work are we doing, and if we are using it to accomplish what our intentions are, and then you just got to do it. I feel like the mushrooms kind of guide you.
They do.
You know what I mean? So you ain't even really got to have it all figured out. Like, it knows your intentions when you're going into it. It's gonna activate you. Like, it's gonna do its thing. And so that's why I just say, it's a new paradigm, man. Like, a lot of us are learning about mushrooms and how we can tap in. They got sound coming from both ways.
I see that.
But yeah, they can. It's like whether it's microdosing, whether it's macro dosing, whether it's recreational, and whether it's for spiritual, man. I feel like people just need to know that it's a tool that's available to you, that's able to get you into another space than where you're at. If you in a low place with depression and PTSD, there's a way to work with the mycelium to pull you out. If you're dealing with the trauma, it's a way to do that. If there's some spiritual gates that you want access to, it can do that. If you want to travel a little bit more and you can do that. So it's like, hey, welcome to the multiverse, right?
Yeah, welcome to the multiverse, man. That's powerful, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time to share some of your perspective with Brother Peace here on Peace TV.
Always.
Here to spread awareness around peace. It's been a lot of pain, war on this planet, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I want to support with uplifting the frequency of peace and love on this planet. So getting you to share your perspective of peace, I appreciate you sharing that, brother. And I'm tapping in with the Mycelium Network. That's something that I'm going to advocate for as well, and it has supported me on my healing and cultivating my peace. So just want to get more perspectives around that, especially for my brothers and sisters, man, just to show them that there are many of us out here tapping in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like, cultivating mushrooms ain't, like, some people may think it's difficult and stuff like that. Like, literally, like, that's why I tell people, like, I love mushrooms, and I like it better than weed, to be honest, man. Like, in order to grow weed, like you kind of need to have like a little bit of an operation, right?
Yeah.
You know, like with mushrooms, you can grow them in the comforts of your own home pretty easily, like in a shoebox. So it's like you can have access to tap into reality that you don't interface with on a daily basis, consciously. Just right there in the comforts of your home. So, yeah, man.
Good things, brother. I appreciate you. Do you have any more, or just any last words to express to any brothers and sisters, or any things you would like to share before we dip out?
Yeah, man. I just want to thank you, bro. Like, it was good linking up with you since you've been here, and since I connected with you when we was out there in Oakland. I just want to say, peace to all the people, man. Like, if this is something that you are, you know, thinking about interacting with, welcome. I feel like this is an opportunity for our generation to use holistic remedies to get past some of these traumas. For us that have unactivated DNA to then activate this DNA, because, you know, they call it junk DNA, but really that is just hitting parts of yourself that you don't know about yet, and they're not gonna tell it to you. You got to figure it out yourself. And I hope that you know, that you guys feel empowered to, you know, tap in with the mushrooms and see what you can uncover about yourself. I promise you it will not be a disappointing journey. And I just want to send love and peace, man. As always, we on Brother Peace TV. So sending peace. My name is Brian. Brian Psilocybin on IG. So connect with me, people. So.
Tap in with my good brother, man. He's out here in Playa del Carmen. It's good to see just a good brother, man, out here. You got the locks too, man. I'm a Rasta, you feel me? We out here representing our antennas. And he's out here maintaining, he's doing his thing. So I'm proud of this brother, and it's very inspiring to see him doing his thing out here, man. And gonna keep building, man. And stay tuned for more positive vibrations of peace and love. And the Mycelium Network is gonna continue to grow and expand.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love, we out.
One of them places, like once you learn how to move around, and it gets easier.
Once you learn how to move around, it gets easier out here. Man, before I came out here, man, a lot of people was projecting a lot of fear, like, oh, the cartel, or be careful out there, they're kidnapping Americans and things like that. I mean, I didn't have that perspective at all, but a lot of my family do, like,
yeah, because, you know, I think a lot of people watch too much Narcos.
Too much what?
Narcos. You know what I'm saying? Or believe just mainstream media about what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, even here, I know that they'll be like, oh man, like Playa del Carmen, they got violence and stuff. Like, dude, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've been here for 2 years. There's no way in the world that they're letting like crazy violence pop off in this area. Like in Central Playa del Carmen, not happening, bro. Because this is the thing. I'll just make it make sense to everybody. You know, like they say in America, Mexicans come over, they hardworking individuals and stuff like that. Well, basically you just identify them as hustlers and they go and get their money. So whenever you have a situation, realize when COVID happened, like a lot of places shut down, but Mexico didn't. Like they didn't shut down the border for Americans. Like you've never had to have a COVID test to come here. They've accepted everybody. That's why a lot of Canadians are coming here and stuff like that. So there's a lot of money here in Centro. That's why you see a lot of police riding around here with these big machine guns on the back of these trucks and stuff, bro. Because they're not gonna let anything go off here because it's gonna mess the money up. The police work with the cartel here. Out here on all of these blocks where they are offering you coke and weed.
Yeah, they're coming hard, bro.
They all work for the cartel, bro. All of them.
Really? Okay.
Yes, because here's the game. Like, the way that the cartel work is like, they'll let you operate, but they just want to cut. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they do it is that if you have a big enough business, and like on 5th Avenue and stuff like that, like, you could probably just pay the cartel they cut, and then they won't mess with you. Or if you can't pay them, then your business don't make them enough money to do that, then you're gonna hire people that work for the cartel, so then that way that they can sell drugs out of your spot. So that's why when you walk past 5th Avenue, you got all of these people off, hey, marijuana, let's go, hey, sticky icky, all this stuff. It's because they work. Yeah, they there at the tequila shop to sell tequila, but they really there working for the cartel. So, but the police know this too. Everybody knows this. There's several cartels on different blocks, bro. Like, just like how they had like blocks in our hood, bro, same shit. but they all work in a more cohesive way because they know if anything pop off, it's gonna mess up the money for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got cartels, if they shooting at each other and stuff like that, it's gonna mess up the whole place money, not just the money for the gangs, but it's gonna make white people scared to come here, and because people getting shot in Playa del Carmen on the beach, and then it's gonna mess the tourist money up, and everybody suffers. So they are proactively making sure that no violence pops off in this area, at least like with the gangs shooting and stuff like that. No, not in Central Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
Not happening.
Ray, do we have some gang shootings like
There may be some, they'll say it's in Playa del Carmen, but see, it's the Playa del Carmen that nobody goes to. Like, nobody lives on the other side of the highway like that to even be there.
Okay.
And like, you know, like I told you, like there's suburban areas where normal people live. This ain't all of Playa del Carmen. You know, this is like the tourist area. But in some of the other places, it's a little bit more sketchy. But you know what I mean, but that's just kind of like, what comes with the territory. Which city don't have bad parts in it?
Exactly.
Like, so it's like you ain't really saying nothing new about any other place on the planet. And I don't think it's a reason to be like overly fearful of the location because, yeah, I mean, like I don't feel that, you know, like my safety is in jeopardy or anything like that at any time, you know. I will say you do want to be safe out here because, I mean, if there's any kind of ordeals going on, it's all around trying to get money out of you, and that goes for the police too. So understand, like, you know, you get to. My friends have gotten shaken down by the police. They've tried to shake me down before. Like, they do take bribes out here. I don't think this is America. You know, like, and actually they probably stopped you because they want to be bribed. Like, not to, you know, like if you get pulled over by the police, you don't really speak too much in English, you don't understand the laws around here, they threatening to take you to jail and stuff like that, and you got like $100 in your pocket, you gonna pay them or not? Or you going to Mexican jail? You paying them $100. Okay, so there it is. They know that. So, you know, you just got to protect yourself. Don't be out here like unsafe and, you know, doing stuff like, you know, that you shouldn't be doing. Don't be smoking weed out in the streets. Don't be interacting with the cartels. Don't be staying out later than you need to without traveling with it in a group or a taxi. Like, just basic smart stuff. You know?
Indeed, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Ain't no
Man.
thing, bro.
So blessed. Out here in Playa del Carmen, man. Just learning, observing, and getting some perspective from a good brother who's been out here for some time, man. We out here. It's documenting for the family back at home, man. If y'all ever interested in coming out here, man, you see brothers out here maintaining, making a way. Deep out here in Mexico, man, tapping in with the nature. On our way to them sacred waters of the earth, you feel me? You know, our bodies are filled with 70 to 85% water, so we gotta go connect with them water bodies of the earth, man. Shout out to the ocean, shout out to the rivers, shout out to the beaches. Peace TV still rocking. I'm still out here in Mexico, as you can see, sharing the good, positive, peaceful vibes. Right now it's me and the goddess Imani. I just got done tapping with my good brother, Brian psilocybin. We was building on peace, mushroom psilocybin, and just reconnecting as people. We're on our way to the beach right now with this divine goddess, the divine feminine, divine masculine that's balanced, and we're creating our peace. And about to tap into this water, man. Go give thanks and gratitude and just relax and soak up this sun. You feel me? So stay tuned. Peace and love.
Your body, oh yeah. Tell me if you really want me, oh yeah. I always see you on your IG, and I know you be looking for me, yeah. one for me. Really, really love your energy. I see a reflection of me. Baby, you got what I need. Display your mind online. Ooh, I love your vibe. Your spirit got me attracted. That I ain't gon' lie. Girl, you got that fire. I'm an Aries, I got that fire. We can get together and vibrate high. It's your mind and your body, oh yeah. Tell me if you really want me, oh yeah. I always see you on your IG, and I know you be looking for me, yeah. It's your mind and your body, oh yeah. Tell me if you really want me, oh yeah. I always see you on your IG, and I know you be looking for me, yeah. Your mind and body, your mind and body, yeah, yeah. It's calling me, it's calling me. Your mind and body, yeah, yeah. Your mind and body, yeah, yeah. It's calling me, it's calling me. I love the way you think, I love your mentality. I love your body, such a beautiful physical being. It's your mind and your body, oh yeah. Tell me if you really want me, oh yeah. I always see you on your IG, and I know you be looking for me.
How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing good.
Where we at right now, brother?
Man, we at the cenotes in close to Tulum. You feel me? I'm not sure exactly which one, but we enjoying ourselves. You feel me? We out here in Cali, and from Cali, in Mexico. You feel me? Enjoying ourselves, and we got some good company. And we shooting a music video. We doing a lot right now. You feel me?
A lot, brother. Good things, man. You look like you feeling like a real peace guy right now, brother.
I'm feeling like a peace guy right now for sure. Right now, you feel me? Because there's so much peace out here, and the cenote water touched me, got me feeling good. You feel me? So thanks out to the cenote. You ever in Mexico? Get some cenote.
Peace, 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 life, and love. We're here with another episode of Peace TV. I'm vibrating high and I'm radiating these peaceful vibes. Got a good brother that I connected with today along my path of my exercise and my jogging. And I think this is a good brother to have on Peace TV to share some perspective. You want to let people know about yourself and what's your name?
Yeah, bro. My name's David, aka Lionheart. I'm right here in Mexico, vibrating with love frequency all the while. It's all about peace, as the brother says. And he asked me a question earlier. What's my idea of peace?
Yes, peace. What is
You
peace?
know, peace, the concept of peace to me is peace inside my corazon, peace inside my heart, peace inside my mind, peace inside my being, all the time. That's the real peace, is having, how you say, peace in this present moment. Because yesterday don't exist, and tomorrow ain't even here. So when we live in the moment, and we live in our heart space, then we find peace. And when you find peace, you see the cup as half full, rather than the cup being half empty. So find your peace, y'all. Love.
That's big love. And this is Peace TV, so, you know, I'm Brother Peace. I embody and live a lifestyle of peace, and on my journey, as you can see, I'm running into many of reflections that reflect peace and have beautiful perspectives of peace. So I appreciate you, David, for taking your time to share some peace with a good brother, man.
No worries.
You know what I'm saying? You've been creating some peace here in Mexico?
Always. I'm creating peace in Mexico through my work and my art form, which is yoga. So in India we say Shanti Shanti. And Shanti just means, in Sanskrit language, pas. It means peace. So more love and more peace. And keep shining your light in this world, people. Love, peace.
And it's a lot of beautiful, peaceful art out here as well that I definitely want to share with y'all. Because I've been experiencing a lot of peace, manifesting a lot of peace here in Playa del Carmen, to be specific. Been enjoying my solar return journey out here, still out here embracing the peace. There's a lot of peaceful beings out here, I can say, definitely. I'm right by the beach. Got a lot of big jungle vibes right here behind this gate. A lot of nature, a lot of abundance, a lot of life. Like the good brother said, man, y'all create y'all peace. Y'all embrace that peace.
Yeah, that's dope. Oh, that is dope. Paz, peace. There, Mexico. shine like a bright light in this city lights, in these dark age and dark ways. I turn many pages, I've seen a lot of faces, I've seen a lot of races, and it seems to see the world ain't nothing but hypocrisy. I'm doing my thing, I'm Mr. Moringa man, I don't work no 9 to 5. Yeah, learning the lessons of life, learning my blessings of life. Sitting here, meditating, penetrating, instigating. Nevertheless, I'm under the mango tree, smoking up my sensi, listening to my reggae, listening to the inner chi, the prana, life force energy, activates constant elevation. Peace be the equation.
Feeling Irene, feeling Irene, feeling Irene, feeling Irene, feeling Irene. Still here tapping into the peace and the love here in Playa del Carmen. Running into some beautiful beings here on my journey. And I got this beautiful queen. Would you like to introduce yourself and let people know about yourself?
Hi there, I'm Carly. Nice to meet you.
Hey Carly, so you're here with Brother Peace and with Brother David with this beautiful instrument. And I would just like to get your perspective of peace. Here on Peace TV, I like to get different perspectives of peace. And I just would like to see what does peace look like to you.
Peace to me is more of a feeling of lightness and worry-free and just being able to flow and not having to stress about anything or think too much, but just being able to be. Yeah, it's
That's
a
beautiful.
feeling of lightness.
How have you been creating your peace here in Mexico, Playa del Carmen?
Well, finding things that resonate with what I like, what I feel, what I like, not putting pressures on the plan and what to do, but more so just going with the flow. Yeah.
That's beautiful. But thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you taking the time just to share some peace, you know, with Brother Peace.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Nice to meet you guys.
Yes.
I was gonna say, bro.
Do you have any messages, brother, you would like to share before we head
Yeah,
out?
I think the whole concept of peace is really an individual thing, and however one finds their peace, for me, it's about as long as I'm peaceful in this moment, that's all that matters. So when you find peace, you actually find bliss in your heart. It's a state of being. Peace is a state of being. Love and peace. Mucho paz. Shanti Shanti.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yo, put the camera back up. Hey, so we got my favorite spiritual rock star brother over here. His name is Mente. You know what I mean? We always run into somebody in the tribe. Somebody in the tribe every single day.
Meet you.
I said peace and love.
Tristan.
What's good, brother? Brother Mente. How you doing? Hola, I'm Peace.
Peace. Nice to meet you.
What's your name? Crystal. Nice to meet you. Crystal.
Yeah, that's right.
beautiful.
Let's see. Oh, this is una moonstone. No, they got moonstone.
It's a solar site.
Solar site.
Solar site.
Yeah, that
Okay,
looks
yeah.
serious right
How
there.
y'all doing, man?
Oh,
Y'all just
recording
vibing?
us?
I'm recording right now. Yeah, it's live in action. This is Peace TV, so I like to just capture natural peaceful vibes.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it.
Yes.
Yeah, we out here with the tribe.
We out here
with the
tribal
tribe,
vibes.
Lady in the city.
Playa de Karma.
Amor.
You want to let the people know a little bit about Playa de Karma, good brother, man?
Man, we out here in Playa del Carmen. This is the black and brown Mecca of Mexico. Here we got powerful Mayan roots, you know, Mayan culture, you know, Mayan codes just raining down on us. You know, it's a whole lot of activation going on, a whole lot of love. It's a beautiful life, you know, you can't go wrong with the Mexican Caribbean.
Indeed, brother. Appreciate you sharing that.
Shit like that.
Tapping into a whole lot of peace here in Playa del Carmen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Love gang in this thing.
We out here on Peace TV, man. So many beautiful melanated beings, man.
Okay. But I don't gang bang. You feel me?
That shit was crazy. It was wild, man. It was an experience. Like, first thing, like, when it hit me, it was like, sit down. I gotta talk to you. It was like, let's have a conversation. It was like, first, let me inspect. Let me inspect your crown. It was like here, it was like sitting here. I felt my eyes just like vibrating like crazy, like.
Yeah. That's when you was downloading.
It was like going through everything I just went through like in the last like 3 months. Like, let me backtrack. Going through the Akashic records, like, okay, I seen everything you put yourself through. Now let me do a full body analysis of what you need. And it was like, nigga, you good? Like, it was like we just went through no blockages. We went from a crown to the source. Yeah, and it was like just stay focused, stay in tune. And loving yourself and your choices and your experience. So I was like, cool, he didn't let me go. It was like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
It was like, thanks, mama. It was like having a conversation with your mom and daddy after this. Like, you're good though. All the fucked up shit you did is okay, nigga. We still love you. I was like, yeah.
Oh man, that's beautiful. So you working with that Chaga medicine?
Yeah, that was the Chaga medicine. You know, it's a indigenous, ancient medicine remedy. You know, we ain't sick no more, so we need to cut out that word medicine because it implies that there's sickness in the experience. You feel me? So let's call it a remedy. Let's call it a tool, but it's a very sacred tool used by the Amazonian people, by just the Mesoamerican people. You know, the indigenous of this side of the realm, and man, it's a very powerful, all-natural root, and it activates a DMT experience. You know, it's a very profound thing, very beautiful, a lot of codes within it, a lot of energy to anchor in, you know, and you see the things that channel out of me whenever I get the drum and I tap, because I tapped into the medicine. I never guide someone through a journey without going in with them, you know. So I'm able to go in with them and feel their energy and see what kind of channels they need in that moment to activate the codes that they're currently channeling. You know, so I go in with them. And I give them the rhythm that they need. And I have a very abstract way that I like play with the drum and like channel my energy But yeah, man, working with this brother here just now, like I'm loving the energy, that exchange that we had within it, with the medicine. It was really powerful, you feel me? Like my energy channeled through. I felt his African presence. I felt the true vibration of his name activating and illuminating within himself. This man, this brother right here is by birth named Shaka Zulu, you know, so yeah, that spell alone holds a very powerful vibration, you know, and I was going into it with him. I was able to feel that that strength, you know, and I've seen him. He illuminated red when I was looking at him, because I was in my journey right with him. And I was right here with my eyes open, and he literally like turned like, whew. Like I could see him just like glow, like his melanin was glowing, and it like was like changing colors. Like it was really powerful.
That's crazy. I got that Bruce Lee right glow.
Hey, you got to go.
That's powerful. Shout out to the powerful, the medicine Chaka and the spirit of the medicine Chaka and the ancestors and Mother Earth, Pat your mama. You know, we want to give thanks and gratitude to the source. So
Yes, sir.
much gratitude, man.
Amor.
Amor. Peace, life, and love. We're here with another episode of Peace TV, still here on my journeys here in Mexico. And I'm tapping in with my good brother. Been having some great experiences and tapping into a lot of portals with my good brother. You want to introduce yourself once again, let the people know a little bit about yourself, good brother?
Yes. Peace to all the chosen on earth, first and foremost. Peace to all those activated. Peace to all those still unraveling. And peace to all those doing the work. I see y'all, I feel y'all. I feel this planet shifting. And I know that it's because everybody is finding that true love that they are within. That source love. You feel me? My name is Mente, musically known as 222, and AKA the Kundalini Genie. And we here live and direct with this beautiful brother here, man. We've been connecting for the past week, and it's just been straight activation, straight codes, ancestral remembrance. It's my brother, man. We've been voyaging for eons, you feel me? And it's an honor to remember you, bro. Like I ain't meet you, I remembered you, you feel me? And it's a beautiful honor, man. I'm grateful to connect. I'm grateful to build, and I see exactly what the Most High is doing by bringing us together, you feel me? Notice I say the Most High, not the Most High, because that's the most high version of ourselves. You feel me? It's the Most High right there. Most High love, Most High peace. I'm grateful, brother. Peace and prosperity.
Peace and prosperity, divine love. Give thanks to that Most High. The divine connection we got. I appreciate you, brother. You definitely have been a great spark on this journey. I came out here for my solar return, you know, so just coming out here to Mexico for the first time, knowing that you and brother Michael touched off and kicked it off, and my brother Michael opened his portal for me as well. He's like, bro, you got to come out here, bro, like, especially a good brother out here named Mente. He's like, it's a real reflection of you, man, and y'all brothers need to come meet. So like he encouraged me to come out here for my solar return. I was like, okay, I definitely need a much needed trip just to get away from my environment, tap into some peace, just relax. And coming out here and aligning with you, brother, has been very divine and harmonistic. You feel me? Just harmonizing naturally, and then open up many portals for other beings I met out here as well. You feel me? So I'm just very grateful, brother. So here on Peace TV, you know, I like to get different perspectives of peace, bro, and just highlight different things that reflect peace on my journey. And I would like you just to tap into that frequency of peace, you know, since we got the time right now to build on that, you know. So I just would like you to share with the people, like, what does peace mean to you? Like, what does it look like to you? You know, and after that, I want to go into, like, what are some ways you create and cultivate your own personal peace? Because we all got our own version of peace, you know. So just let the people know, what is your perspective on peace?
That's real. Yeah. First and foremost, I want to state that peace for me comes from a place of me being balanced and aligned with myself, me being balanced and aligned with the source, you feel me? And a question that I always ask people that I meet is, do you know how to make yourself happy when you're not? Do you know how to make yourself balanced when you may be feeling imbalanced? Do you know how to regulate your emotions whenever they're not vibrating where you would love to be? If you don't have the answers to those questions, You got to check in with yourself more, you feel me? Like, those are very important questions. You need to know how to bring yourself back to peace whenever you be feeling distraught, whenever you may be feeling a little chaotic, maybe feeling a little emotional. Because when it comes to this reality, if you want to master your reality, you have to master emotion. And if you want to master emotion, you have to master thought. Because emotion is a product of your frequent thoughts. Emotion is a product of your frequent thoughts, and your frequent thoughts literally create your frequency. So there's always a root, there's always an equation to be made when it comes to cultivating peace. I always reflect, oh wow, why am I vibrating like that? Let me backtrack and see how I was observing that scenario. So at the end of the day, what peace looks like to me is knowledge of self. Whenever I'm enriched with knowledge of self, I'm able to have the awareness that I'm able to see through a lens of peace. And, and me choosing to see through a lens of peace and love, it reflects into my reality, and that's all I could see is peace and love and everything. Even whenever something is misunderstanding, or even though something may not have clarity, I still have the most high trust that all is divinely orchestrated in the way it needs to be. So instead of perceiving chaos, I say yes to the universe. I understand that everything is as is because the universe is as is, and I choose to say yes to the universe. And I know that there's always a lesson, a code, or something to be understood and integrated through a scenario. There's not one scenario that you have nothing to learn from. You either learn what to do, more of what to do, or more of what not to do, and either or is a blessing if you're truly paying attention.
Divine perspective coming from my brother Mente on just having that knowledge of self and having that divinity within, that peace that we all have and we can have the ability to tap into. I appreciate you going in on that, brother.
That's real.
So we definitely been tapping into a lot of peace out here for sure in Playa del Carmen, man. How long you been out here in Playa del Carmen?
I've been out here for about 9 months, going on 10. It's been a beautiful journey. Me being half Mayan Mexican, coming out here was a very ancestral journey, and I had the intention of unraveling deeper into my shamanistic nature. You feel me? Something that I've always felt in myself is just my ability to navigate, tap into spirit realms, and utilize certain remedies to be able to go deeper into these realms and really bridge the spirit realm and the earth realm and bring clarity to my reflections of what is going on in different levels of and different planes of ourself. You feel me?
Give thanks, brother. So you expressed you've been tapping into your shamanistic nature here in Playa del Carmen. I definitely have been feeling a resonance with that shamanistic vibe. I got to tap into some chaga, sacred plant medicine with you, and that was my first time experiencing that. And it definitely, I felt that presence from you, like a shamanistic space holder, a being of holding space and compassion for his brothers and sisters for their liberation and healing within utilizing these sacred technologies, these tools that our ancestors been working with. And that you've been expressing and giving us more awareness on, and I really resonate with that. But I felt that spark within me, like seeing myself diving deeper within and bringing my element, like my voice. I really like to sing and channel through different frequencies and that nature. So it sparked me to dive deeper with that perspective. So I'm gonna be working with the chaga medicine. I tapped in with you about that. So I'm gonna be working with it a little bit more and expanding my spirit and just getting more comfortable with it. You feel me? So you want to touch a little bit about these sacred medicines?
Absolutely.
And like the importance of them and your awareness of them.
So first and foremost, I would love to just give honor and reverence to the ancestors of this land and these regions that kept these remedies in practice for so many years, for hundreds of years, kept these frequencies alive for us to still have that accessible and available, even in this world of chaos and it looks like, everything may be spiraling out of control, there's still those very, very strong pillars of light that have been holding this down. And I just want to give honor and respect to those pillars of light that did hold it down for us youth to be able to come up in the world and have a bridge to access. And as we, I know that my generation, we are the bridge into ascension. We are the bridge into the fifth dimension. We are the bridge into the new earth. You and I, us, you all watching that are in our age group, there's the generation before us that was the pillars. And then there's us, that's the bridge. And then there's the youth that are the new earth. The youth of today are the new earth. And we're the bridge. By the time they tap in and wake up fully, they just gonna have to walk across. So before I get into the plant medicine, let me state that because that's why we're doing this work to begin with. So yeah, since I've been out here, I've been tapping in with just the indigenous remedies that have been alive in the culture of my ancestors. Like I said, I got my Mexican roots as well as Nigerian roots. So coming out here is a very intimate thing for me. And I've been tapping in with Changa medicine. I've been tapping in with ayahuasca, assisting the guidance of ceremonies, traveling in Mexico with a shaman, and giving this medicine to the people. It's been a very powerful and beautiful journey. I've been tapping in with Kambo medicine. Kambo is a sacred frog from the Amazonian forest, and it's known as the vaccine of the jungle. And this medicine takes out all impurities from your system, and it's induced through a purge form. You take the secretion of the frog, allow it to course through your body, and it communicates with your body and removes anything that is alien to the body and reprograms your whole cellular structure. And then I've also been working with Bufo, which is the DMT, also known as 5-MeO DMT, all natural, straight from the source. These animals, Kambo frog, Bufo frog, they are our ancestors. They are ancestral spirits. And the Bufo frog is a very potent integration. They call it the God molecule. And whenever you sit with it, you will get exactly why they call it that. It really takes you to that point of source, 0 point love. Just a feeling of oneness, 0 point. And from that place, all you can feel is love, light, peace, and harmony. Because that's all that is. And everything else is an illusion that can cast. But yeah, being tapped in with that level of consciousness. At this point in my journey, I don't feel like I'm learning anything new from the medicine. However, it's integrating deeper into my awarenesses and perspectives on what I already did obtain. You feel me? Because already before moving out here, I was already very well on my journey of elevating consciousness. So I feel like the truth is the truth. And there's definitely levels to the shift. There's definitely levels to how deep you can empathize with what is and utilize your melanin to connect to the all and communicate. Melanin is how the universe communicates with itself. And you have to learn how to activate your avatar through connecting to the elements, through connecting to nature. Activate your avatar to be able to utilize your melanin for the divine tool that it is. Because melanin is enhancing anything that it comes into engagement with. You touch a sport with melanin, it takes over. You feel me? We've seen it many times. The music industry, touch it with melanin, it takes over. So same thing with that. It can be enhanced to enhance. It could be utilized to enhance ignorance, or it could be utilized to enhance God consciousness. Whatever it touches, it enhances. That's why, you know, I advise my brothers and sisters to really take account of what they're utilizing this divine source magic for. Melanin magic is a real thing. And the most important melanin is neuromelanin. I don't care how dark your pigment is. If your neuromelanin isn't popping, if you don't have the capacity to retain light and transmute it into understandable language, man, you know, you just a white man in a black body. You know, we don't mean to take it there, but you know, it's there's some Negro peons out here, man, and they need to be addressed every once in a while. But yeah, brother, this medicine, back to the medicine, it's a very beautiful thing. You know, you can't go into a medicine journey and expect and just lay there with the medicine like, heal me, heal me, heal me. What the medicine does, it's a tool. It's not, you know, it definitely has some healing properties that is miraculous. However, it's guiding you to show you what you need to do, because you can't skip around the work. You got to get to the work regardless. It just makes a pure and narrow path, and it's up to you to walk that. It's not an easy walk, but it's worth it. If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth it. You feel me? And it's the realest thing. It's very humbling. It's very empowering. And walking this walk with my ancestors is, you know, we here. We here with it. And we doing all the work. We get into it. We healing our DNA. You feel me? When we're talking about ancestral healing, trauma healing, we talking about healing our DNA, getting back to the original blueprint before our souls were tainted with illusions that took us away from the understanding we already had of ourselves. You feel me?
Yeah, that's very powerful. He definitely went deep. I have faith. The brothers and sisters that's tuning in, just really, taking this in. And if some things you need to write down, go ahead and write it down, because it's straight downloads and channels from this divine being. My brother spoke on like us honoring our avatar and connecting our avatar back to nature. A lot of our people have been conditioned to be fearful of nature and things like that. You know, I'm from Richmond, California, brother, and growing up, especially within my family, I just seen a lot of programming and stuff like that. People not want to be out in nature. Just like you said, people utilizing their melanin for ignorance, meaning things of that nature. I witnessed that a lot, bro. So like me being on my journey, I had to separate from people in my environment to find more knowledge of self, find more peace within myself, because so many things was distracting me and so many illusions just disconnecting me from myself. So I had to take time to disconnect from that, to find my peace, to align with myself, and just be on the path and journey, like you said, of expanding my consciousness. Like I've been on that path since like 2015, like just researching different stuff, thinking outside the box, stepping outside my environment, just wanting to expand and grow. You know, I just felt that in my spirit, so moving on that journey has brought me here, bro. Like brought me into wanting to be brother peace, wanting to spread peace and love, and just having all these experiences I've been experiencing in my life by just wanting to honor my spirit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people suppress their spirit, bro. Like if you suppress your spirit and then embrace that, you feel it in your heart and your spirit to come out to Mexico and tap in with more of the natural environments and tap in with the plant medicines and the sacred tools of just to realign yourself back into your divinity and knowing more of yourself. So I honor that. Like, and there's a lot of people suppressing their spirit. Like, a lot of people may feel it in their heart that I need to be tapping in deeper with these medicines. I need to be traveling more, going to make new connections, but they're so used to their environment. They're so used to what their just the cycles they're caught up in. So it's like we got to break these cycles, man. That's very vital. So us as melanated men, like, it's a lot of brothers scared of plant medicines. Like, I might bring it up to certain people, or they see that I'm about this. I'm into like mushrooms and things like that, and you could just feel like the resistance. You could feel the separation. You could feel the judgment. You could just feel the disconnection. And that's why I'm highlighting you today, brother. To share that's brothers. You look just like me, bro. Like honestly, like just to show that it's brothers out here working with these medicines. We stepping out our comfort zones. We not allowing fear and the negative perspective they put upon these sacred tools. Like growing up, people was telling me mushrooms is drugs and shit. Like you feel me? So I'm like,
you wigged out.
Exactly. That's some white people shit. You know what I'm saying? This some indigenous shit. You know what I'm saying? This some melanated man and woman shit. Like what are you talking about? But these have been conditions put on our people. So that's why it's vital to highlight brothers like yourself, me, to have these type of conversations and just bring more perspective and awareness around these ancient indigenous practices we've been tapped in with. It's just about, like you said, remembering, bro. That's a big factor, is remembering. Like so many of our people have forgot, and it's time we wake up, brothers and sisters. That's why I'm doing shit like this, because I got so much compassion for us. You know what I'm saying? They have stripped us from so much of our power and our divinity, and that's why we got to tap in. We got to highlight each other. We got to support each other, because we are all collectively connected. You know what I'm saying? This is a reflection. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to remind you that you're a reflection of us, and we need you to be on the same frequency of just having more awareness and consciousness of your existence and who you are, and then the earth that supports our existence, so we can be more harmony with that. This orgasmic being, you know what I'm saying, and we can just create the reality we want, right? Real talk, brother. Like, what's the reality you see for our people, man?
Man, I see heaven on earth. We already know this story. This is my favorite movie, and this is my favorite part. You feel me? Like, man, we ain't even got to talk about it, man. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. Just trust it. I already know where we going as a people, and I ain't even talking just straight melanin. I'm talking about frequency, because this skin shit, that's not even a conversation to be had at this point. I don't care what you look like. Are you utilizing your chance and opportunity on this earth realm to elevate consciousness, love? Are you doing that? Boom, you my teammate then. I don't care what you look like. You feel me? So, and I see a rainbow evolution, a rainbow revolution. We all gonna be in that mug turning up. You feel me? Like, cause like I said, the most important melanin is neuromelanin. You see a less pigmented brother, and you'll see him spitting source consciousness. That's because his neuromelanin's popping, his soul's popping. He got a melanated soul. And that's a real thing, you feel me? So I can't even talk about spirituality and race in the same conversation. These days, it's not wise, Although, we can get to the mathematics behind the mechanics of melanin. What comes first? The neuro. What's your mind looking like, baby? You feel me? But, man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this brother here. I see you, brother. I feel your power. I feel your strength. You're a warrior. You're a lion. You feel me? And I'm grateful for the work that you're doing, continuing to do, the information you're spreading, the love you're spreading, and most importantly, that peace, baby. Yeah.
Good thing. Because I'm an Aries, I got that fire. Hey, we coming with these positive vibrations, and we spreading this peace and this love and just good energy around the world, man, and remembering and getting back into higher frequencies on this planet, because we've been tapped in for forever. So let's get back in these higher vibrations. Give thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother, taking the time with me, you know what I'm saying, being a part of this journey of my first time here in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Would you like to let the people know how they can keep up with you, good brother?
You can tap in with me on Instagram, Jacob Elohai, JACOB ELOHAI. And my name, that's my birth name, Jacob. It means messenger of God. And Elohai means God, you feel me? So I'm the messenger of God. That's what I'm here for. You could also tap in with me musically under the name 222. You can tap it in YouTube, 222 Mente. I got a couple videos on Spotify, 222. I got a song on there called Sixth Chakra. And I got an album coming, you feel me? You got a whole lot of cultivation, out here with the tribe. And, we got some music coming. It's going to be beautiful. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. It's your host, Brother Peace, coming with more of these positive perspectives and lifestyles that reflect peace and love and just wisdom, you know what I'm saying, from many different beings. So stay tuned for more episodes, you know what I'm saying. Yes, 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 I.
Shout out to all the queens.
Shout out to the divine feminine energy. Shout out to the portals.
You already know, you gotta respect the queens, man. That's the portal into this earth realm. The only way in this mug. You gotta honor that, respect that, value that, and treat it with the sacredness that it is. Hey, man, that's your mama. Every woman, that's your mama, yo. That's the divine mother. That's the divine portal. Remember that.
Remember that. Give thanks to your mama. Give thanks to Mama Earth. Give thanks to the universe. Peace, life, and love. More peace, more life on this planet. We need it.
Yeah, they really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I've been through some ups and downs, but I still keep my smile. I'ma make my mama proud. I'm a king, I'ma rock my crown. They really tried to knock me down, but they didn't knock me down. I'm Brother Peace coming out of Richmond, not tryna be like these other niggas, I'm coming different. All these positive vibes got me feeling uplifted. Took a couple shots, I'm so glad I'm living. I got purpose in this life, so I'ma live it when I live it.